I'm not as adept on computers and things as the young people are today, and I didn't know where to go and what to look for, and everything was charging you, so that took care of me. I didn't have the money to pay somebody, some agency or organization, to do the search for me, so I gave up. I was sitting on that couch right in there, and I was looking at the bucket list. Familiar with bucket lists? Mm-hmm. I've seen it twice. The first time I cried through it so I couldn't understand it and hear it all. The second time I saw it, I missed what I caught the third time. Third time I was sitting on the couch looking at it on TV. Paperwork was downstairs in the basement for almost 2 years because I'd given up. Morgan Freeman said to Jack Nicholson, "Don't you ever give up on your dream." I heard that. That resonated. I got up, I went downstairs, I got my paperwork, and I have a friend, the family is Mormon. I called her and I said, "Would you see if you can help me find my family?" 2 weeks later, she came and got me and brought me to her house. And she pulled up I want you to get up and get that book right there, the one underneath the box, that family album. She brought a picture to me, and she said, and then she calls me Grandma too. Oops. She says, "Grandma," she said, "what do you think of this man?" I hope I have the picture in here. This.
Let's see if I'll let it tonight.
Put it where you need it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. She brought that picture into me, and of course it was 8.5 by 11 out of the computer. And I said to her, just looking at it, "It's too old for you." I had no idea what they were doing for me. I didn't get any of it. So she walked out of the room, and she came back, and she wrote down at the bottom, which is down here, it says, "My brother." And I said, "This is your brother? You don't have a brother that old," because I know the family. And she's like, you know how you young folks, and here I go, you young folks, "Grandma, I'm trying to get you to see something here." And I said, "What?" And she says, "I want you to read it." And I picked it up and I looked at it and I said, "My brother." And then everybody in the room started smiling, and I'm looking, and I'm like, "My brother? This is my brother." That's a picture of my brother. He was born 13 months after me in Cincinnati. I have no idea if he was born at the same place, the Catherine Booth home, and I have no idea how old he was when he was adopted. But this same young man lived in Maryland, in Montgomery County, Maryland. At the same time, I was living, my daughters and everybody, we were all living in Prince George's County, Maryland. I could have gotten to him in less than 30 minutes if I'd known him and known he was there. My mother, her husband, and my 3 siblings lived until 1965 in Springfield, Ohio. They're living all around me. I have no knowledge of all of that. Didn't find out about this until October of last year. That's when I found that I had 2 sisters, one in Alabama, one in Florida. Their brother that lived actually with the mother and the father, he died in an accident at 18. And Lawrence, the picture that I just showed you, he died at 53 in a police shootout. He and the dog were killed. But I have had contact with his daughter, which is my niece. So I'm learning so much so fast, my head is swimming. I'm the oldest of 6 children. I'm sorry. And all my life, if your last name was Smith, and we were friends, you'd have been my brother. "Hey, Mom, This is my brother Quincy.
Everybody in my life growing up was someone I chose to be a family member because I needed somebody. Now, at 76, I find I actually have blood brothers and sisters. And I'm thrilled. I'm not sad that it's so long. I'm glad I'm alive long enough to experience it.